Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a quick lock encouragement. I was looking around YouTube and I didn't really see a lot of encouragement videos, and I was just like, I want to add to this because I'm going to encourage somebody today, okay? So if you guys want to see and hear what I'm talking about, just keep on watching. First thing I wanted to highlight is, if you are getting ready to jump headfirst into a lock journey like I did, I suggest you come to grips with the fact that people are not going to like your hair. People are always going to have something to say. Your family is the worst, okay? Like, there's always going to be a naysayer about why you shouldn't lock your hair. I could never lock my hair. I can't do this with my hair. Locks are not for me, and all of that. You are just going to have to come to grips with the fact that crazy is going to come at you from all angles. Because to this day, my mother looks at me and goes, aren't you tired of those yet? I don't know. She thinks I can just comb them out. I'm not really sure, but you know, crazy is gonna come at you from any direction. Just be at peace with your decision, because people are gonna say something about it. And yes, people should mind their business and shut their mouth, but they don't. And that's why we always have problems to begin with. And that's why people are always catching hands. But if you are at peace with that, you just gotta let their opinions roll off of you, because someone's projection on you is not it's not your responsibility. Like, if someone is projecting their own insecurity on you, that just let it roll. Like, that don't got nothing to do with you. They need to go work on loving themselves and work on their own issues. But for you, just be okay with the fact that, or I should say, learn to be okay with the fact that somebody always gonna have something to say, because there's always somebody with something to say. But this is your journey. This is what you want to do. This is your life, and you live it how you please, as long as God is pleased, okay? Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is getting into a lock journey is scary. It's new, it's different. Not a lot of people have locks. What's the long-term care? You know, you see some people that have locks and you're just like, wow, their hair's so pretty. And then there's some people you see locks and you're like, wow, their hair is okay, you know? And I know growing up in Jamaica, I used to see some men and you could tell that their locks were so unkept. Like all their edges is falling out, or like they got like this whole thing is a lock and then got like 6 locks over here. We have advanced, okay, from those ages, and now we go to locticians, or we learn how to do it ourselves, or we come on YouTube University and we learn how to do these things ourselves. So, you know, you can definitely maintain your hair. Like, you can maintain your hair. You can learn how to maintain your hair. I know for ladies who have sister locks, they're like sister locks retightening classes. I've literally I learned how to do microlocs on Instagram, on YouTube. So, you know, information is out there for you to learn how to maintain your hair. So yes, it's scary, but it's a learning process. That's the reason why it's so scary. It's something new. We don't know anything about it, so you just have to learn about it. Don't be afraid and not jump into it. You know, like, don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. You know, like in life, things are going to be hit and miss. Like, everything is not going to be perfect 24/7. So at some point you're just gonna have to jump in and take that leap and say, it might go crazy, it might not go the way that I want it to go, but I'm still gonna do it. Once you're at peace with that, you're good to go. So it's scary, absolutely, it's scary, but it's rewarding. It's so rewarding. I mean, I locked my hair in the middle of a pandemic, and then, you know, someone really close to my family died. So I had a lot of scary things happening all around me. And this one, as scary as it still is to this day, by far the most rewarding. Absolutely rewarding. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, comparison traps. Be careful with the comparison traps. It can be so disheartening when you see someone's hair and it's just like, why doesn't my hair look like that? I mean, Dark and Lovely, I sit down and stare at Dark and Lovely's photos, her hair, because I'm just like, I just want to touch it, you know? I'm like, just let me touch it one time. But it don't work out that way, you know? So be careful with who you're comparing your hair to. you know, you can look at their journey, you can look at their progress, look at how their hair progressed and how their hair grew and the thickness, but just make sure that it's a similar enough hair texture. I follow My Lockumentary on Instagram, and her hair grows like wildfire, but it's not as thick as she would like it. I think I messaged her and I'm like, oh my God, just give me your length. And she's like, give me your thickness. So, you know, there's that aspect of it as well. Like, you're looking at this person's hair for their length or their thickness or whatever, and they're looking at your hair for something else. So, you know, be careful with the comparisons. Be mindful of your hair texture. Do you have a thick hair texture? Is your hair, the density of your hair thicker? Is it a thinner hair? Like, is it thinner? Like, what is the density of your hair? What is the texture of your hair? How does your hair typically grow? Like, all of these things you have to take into consideration. So just be very careful when you're comparing your hair or your lock journey to someone else's, because what your journey is going to look like is nothing compared to somebody else's. No matter how much you're like, well, we both have microlocs, or we both have sister locks, or we both have traditional locks. It doesn't matter. Your hair's going to look different. And the last thing I want to talk about is just accepting your hair for you. You have to be able to accept that this is going to go how it's going to go. Like, you know, I always tell people my hair has a mind of its own, and it's the truth. You know, some of your locks might lock all the way up. Some of them might not lock for the next 2 years. You know, there's a lot of ups and downs that are going to come. And at some point, you're just going to have to be okay with the fact that this is my journey. This is my hair. This is how it's going to go. I think month 8 was when I got to that stage. Like, I was so busy saying like, well, you know, I want to do a style for this, and I want to do a style for that, and I want to curl this. And there were so many things I was trying to do. And at month 8, I just got to the point where I was just like, I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna let my hair rock. I'm gonna let her grow however she wants to grow, do what she wants to do. As long as I wash her, retie her, moisturize her, and all of that, as long as I do all of that, I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm just gonna let her do the rest. And accepting that your hair is gonna be going through all these different stages is a big part of that. So I wanna say, prepare yourself. If you are thinking of taking the leap, prepare yourself that your hair is gonna have days when you're just like, what? And then you're gonna have days when you're like, you can't tell me nothing. You know, just be prepared for stuff like that, and just be open to the fact that this is a part of your journey. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. So if you are thinking about it, keep going, read your pros and cons, like, you know, go through all your options and make sure that this is something you want to do. And if you are in the beginning stages of your locks, keep going. Just remember, it's your journey. Try to keep the comparison to a minimum, and take pictures, guys. Like, take pictures of your befores and your like afters. Like, take pictures when you wash your hair, take pictures when you curl your hair. Just like do a video journal of it. And I mean, I can see such a difference now, and I think the best thing I could have done was keep a video journal of my hair. It's really inspiring to see where your hair has come from, and I don't regret it. It's probably one of my favorite. This is like by far the best thing I've done. And like I said, I wanted to keep this short, but I just want to encourage you. Just give it a try if that's what you're thinking about. And if you're still on the fence, continue to do your research, and just remember, the possibilities are endless. If you still need encouragement, just come back to this video, get some encouragement. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.